What it do, YouTube, man? I'm back. What it do? I'm very excited about the future, man. What's happening? What's about to happen? Uh, what's going down? It's a lot of artists doing their thing in the city of Las Vegas right now, and it is a pleasure, more than a pleasure, to be a part of it. Not only be a part of it, but to just play a part in it. It's a lot to come along with the territory of being an artist, or just stepping out on faith and doing what you feel that you called to do. People gonna have something to say. That's people. You gotta know that. People are gonna always have something to say. So that's just because that's just people. There's no better way for me to say it than that's people. You gotta know that you are meant to do this thing regardless of what people got to say. You're gonna have some people that's not gonna agree. You're gonna have some people that's gonna be with you, and you're gonna have some people that's not gonna be with you. That is just something that comes with the territory. I tell people all the time that what God has for you, He has for you. Excuse me while I share this to Facebook, Instagram. It is a consistent thing that you just got to do, because no matter what, man, no matter what comes your way, you got to be prepared to just keep going. You got to take on the challenges of life, and knowing that people are going to be people, man. I encourage you to be great, to go after it while you still can. If it's on your heart to do it, do it. That's where it's at. You gotta really do it, because you only get one shot at this, man. This artist, man, this first artist I'm gonna get into, man, the dude's been doing this thing for a while here in the city of Las Vegas. His name is Tatum, man. Come to find out, he's related to me on my dad's side. His dad had reached out to me and told me that we were family, and got the naming people, and it was all I can do is like, wow, so you just never know also who is related to you, man. It is my due diligence to just do this. It's you got to be compelled to do this more than anything. It is a lot of different outlets now. When I started, it was just like me and Icy Jones, and I never looked at Icy Jones as competition. I never looked at Eric Stacks as competition. I looked at it as people that's doing their own thing, regardless of who do it better, who do this, who do that. You're doing you. So there's never a comparison when you're not that person, and you don't know what's on that person's mind. And I'm saying this because everybody has to be comfortable in their skin. No one can make you inferior without your own content. Nobody. They put blinders on horses for a reason, so they cannot get distracted onto the side. I remember in the Bible, it was a character, and they were going forward, and they told him not to turn around, or you'll be, or don't look to the left, or don't to the right. Don't look to the right, but if you turn around, you'll turn into a pillow of salt. So what I'm saying to you people is, don't turn around, definitely don't look to the left, and don't look to the right. Keep forward on the prize, because you never put haters in your goals. You never put jealousy and envy in your goals. When you thought of your goals and your visions and your dreams, when they came to you, it should be with everybody involved. It ain't to be shitting on nobody. It's not to be doing this, because at the end of the day, it's a longevity thing. You gotta have longevity in it. You don't want to be a one-hit wonder. Not at all. I got into music as a kid. My mom always, always played gospel music inside of the house, always. We was in choirs, several choirs. Whatever church we went to, we had to join the choir or the usher board. So I fell in love with music at a young age. I always wanted to be a star. It was just something about it. Even when the teacher called my name and they said Charles Tatum, and people turned around to see who Charles Tatum was. You know, at that time, I didn't know who I was. You know what I mean? I'm young, still defining myself, still figuring out what I like. You know, my taste buds, things of that sort. You know, and once you realize what God put inside of you, you have to exploit it. It's like watering the seed. You gotta put sunshine to it. You gotta care for it, and you gotta protect it. You gotta protect it. Your gift will make room for you. It is so vital as an artist that you know your gift, and it's not a lot of times just rapping. It's not just rapping, because you see a lot of artists that make it big time and they start acting and they start doing other things. That was just an avenue, a door to get you in. So you gotta have other plans involved besides just music. You know, because once people want to attach their names to your brand, you are representing a culture, you are representing the people, and you have this responsibility, believe it or not, you do. Because many go, but few are chosen. You see what I'm saying? Understanding that you have this gift, and one day it's gonna make it to the world. Now imagine a pandemonium. Imagine how your life will never be the same. Your loneliness, your peace, your alone time will be disturbed now because of people. You know, people are gonna want to see you. They're gonna want your autograph. All these type of things, and I believe that. You know.
Be banger, ratchet bad bitch, I'm late for ratchet bad bitch, I'm late. 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 All in one, you just might fall in love. Next to the ceiling, no window keep fogging up. You about your business, the money keep calling up. Her family, only thing she brought it for. The streets, girl, they put respect on your name like you rapping for games. That is all I need, girl. You just the kind of like you work your 9 to 5, then you head straight to OT, girl. You not a rat, you just share common facts that you both like to chase down the cheese, girl. You keep your nails done every week and your week stay on fleek. What I need, girl, ass on flag, on show a little cheek, girl. I love sexy ratchet, every ratchet you really need a G, girl. Every nigga try and get him a piece, but none can succeed, cause none of them need T double D. That's all you need, that's all you need, girl. Ratchet bad bitch and lady. Ratchet bad bitch and lady. For ratchet bad bitch and lady. 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 All in one, you just might fall in love. Next to the ceiling, no window keep fogging up. You about your business, the money keep calling up. Her family, only thing she brought it for.
See loud, we go up, then we out. Leave a mark, we on. Go back, you know that. Hey, Tatum my hotline, I'm leaving when she wanted, she called me. And they all free. Ratchet bad lady, she giving me all 3. Body gotta be tamed, I show her that I'm a beast. Niggas sing Halloween, try to trick in they street, but she get back to the money, that's what she do every week. Could be a cheaper, but she just do that for me. Like breakfast and the pinks on my GM. Not trying to be OBM, about checks but barely check her DM. So I'm pressing, she undressing. Goodness king, she my sundress queen. Confident in it, she don't let the world in. So her neighbors know it ain't better than her girlfriend. Twerk, twerk, ever she go tonight. Ratchet, but girls tell to her get denied. Pretty, but throw 'em if it's been a problem. Talk up, be swinging if it's gonna solve 'em. Hair done and nails done, man, everything slayed. Don't need no nigga, man, everything paid. Told all my niggas and they think I'm crazy.
Ratchet bad bitch and lady. Ratchet bad bitch and lady. Ratchet bad bitch and lady. For ratchet bad bitch and lady. 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 For ratchet bad bitch and lady.
Man, Teddy Crooklyn, all in one. That is a banger to me. That is definitely One for the radio. That is definitely one of those songs that got chance to reach. It's just crazy on how we're not hip to a lot of artists. It is so many artists out nowadays, not just in Vegas, just all over the world. There's so many artists now. And I remember it was a time that you had to be a certain type of way to be an artist, to even get accepted into the music industry. You had to be a certain type of way. You had to have this thing about you, regardless of just you can sing or whatever. And what it is now, that anybody can be a rapper now. Anybody can be a singer. They made it so easy for you to sign up to BMI. You get your distributor, the DistroKid, whichever one you're gonna choose. You know, so many other distributors nowadays. And then you just you make your own album covers. You take in your own picture and you upload it. It makes it so easy now for you to become an artist. It is so easy. But the thing about it is, when you see an artist, like when 50 Cent dropped, when he first came, and you knew it was one of those artists that was gonna be big. You know what I mean? So it's something about it when you drop. It's supposed to be a certain feel. The whole world, yeah, they should know, but let them know they don't know because of you're not signed to a major label, you don't have the marketing, the money to market the music also. It's a lot before you even decide to step into this thing, to be an artist. Understanding that it's a mojo that you gotta have. You got to have this pizzazz about you. It's just this thing that you gotta have when you're an artist. People gotta be able to tell that it's something about you when you walk in the building. Period. 7-Eleven, AM, PM, I don't care where you at. No jewelry, no nothing. People gotta know that it's something about you. You gotta possess this thing. Now, granted, it's a lot of people that look like it. That's the catch-22 nowadays. Everybody can look like it nowadays. And not only that, everybody can sound like it. You know what I mean? So it's like you can sound like it, look like it. So it is easier for people to deceive people on being something that they're really not. Because if you are really that, it's gonna show, period. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to blow yourself up. You ain't got to say nothing. It's gonna show because of who you are. Your gift will make room for you. Now, granted, when I started doing this, I never thought about the accolades, the fame, or how people gonna look at me or anything like that. I wasn't in it for that. It still isn't. I was in it to make a difference and to have an outlet for Vegas artists, because at the time it just wasn't. I started off doing shows at the Urban Lounge, and we did the pull-up. And the pull-up was designed to have people pull up to come and support you. So if you say that, you know, your pull-up game's strong, then you should be having people pulling up for you. It's a difference when you asking people to come to your show versus, hey, I need you to be there. I need you to show up. I need you to pull up for me. I need you to, matter of fact, I need you to hear this song. And I need you to learn my words, because I'm gonna need you to rock out with me when my turn comes. People, you have to gather your fans. You gotta really, really know who fucking with you. Period. I don't care if you gotta call them, go through your phone, or get in contact with these people, reach out to them more. You gotta figure out a way to connect with people. When I worked downtown, I had competition. I worked for Vegas weddings. You had other people that worked for different wedding chapels. Now, mind you, whoever get to them first, you got a better chance to talk. Now, before 5 to 10 other people come and interrupt you. So you got to make this person like you in 10 to 15 seconds. Sometimes not even that. Some people are going to respect etiquette. They're going to respect that you got to them first. And some people are going to respect that you're talking over me now that I'm trying to talk. Some people still have an eye for integrity. I'm like, you know what? I'll see you when I come back down, Charles. These people are rude. I'm like, thank you. You know, so you got to understand, you have to really, really keen in on making someone like you. And it's not even making them like you. It's how you present yourself. More than anything, you got to present yourself as a kind person. How could you make friends if you're not friendly? You know what I mean? You don't even like people. How could you talk about you got fans? You don't even like people. You know, some of us, not even just some of us, it's a lot of people that really don't like people. And what people stand for, what they do. You gotta check people's motive, because of what they're in it for, more than anything, man. I've been a victim to being sabotaged, not sabotaged. You know, it is so much when it comes to being an artist, man. And I say this because you got to fall in love with this person. You got to understand them. You got to see why they act the way they act. You got to see why they carry themselves the way they carry themselves. Your energy should be able to rub off on that person and make them want a little piece of you. Like, I need a little piece of Charles. I need a little piece of that. I need some of that. You know what I mean? Because what you got to understand is a lot of people are built off of principles. And the longer you stand on your principles, you're gonna stand on who you really are more than anything. We're gonna get this next video going on, man. This is a remix right here, man, and he did a great job on this, man. This is Teddy Cookland again. This whole show is dedicated to Teddy Cookland. I'm gonna do one artist at a time. If you got 3 videos, send them to me. I'll get them up on here. The whole thing is just to put you guys in the spotlight, to give you guys more people to turn you on to. At the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about others. I've learned to sacrifice myself to help others in a sense, if that make any sense. It's like a Naomi and a Ruth thing. Some people, blessings, you are tied to some people. Some people, you know, you can be a blessing to so many people, and that's what I want to do. I want to be a blessing to so many people. We're not just sharing their music, it's more to that. It's being honest, you know, telling people what it really is. And you know, you got to understand, man, you're going to make it if you don't give up. You're going to make it if you don't give up. You got to understand that it's not going to be easy. Nothing comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. I tell you that much, man. This is the remix, man.
Yeah. T-double-D mix. Hit on with the remix. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. They say a hoe gon' be a hoe, I accept you for who you are. You know if I don't be nothing, baby, I'ma be a star. See you turn the homies down and that shit turn me on. Hardest thing just trying to figure out what you just really want. Feel like you want me to fill the shoes of niggas that you lost. And you lost me, tripping over petty shit, childish, you need a car seat. Your happiness, my happiness, for you, I stop my heartbeat, yeah. I be busy as fuck, only time I'm free when you hitting me up. Cause you make time for what you like and more time for what you love. Funny you go missing every time I hit you up. Not only that, hours pass, you act like nothing and call me back. If I did you like that, how dramatic would you be acting? You go Halle Berry, you go actress. You want Kylie Jenner, I'll be Travis. Yeah. They say time heals. Don't go build a life without me, cause you're mine still. And I don't wanna go unless you make me. I don't wanna go unless you make me. Oh, I don't wanna go unless you make me. Yeah.
Teddy Cookland, man, he really he did a great job on that, and I salute Teddy Cookland for that one right there, man. Hey, understand it, man. It is going to be a legendary year. A lot of people have been underground for a long time. You know, a lot of they say you gotta stay down before you come up. It's a lot of sayings, people. It's a lot of sayings. But what you gotta do more than anything, you gotta know right from wrong. You got to imply it. and not only just right from wrong, you got to learn really what works for you more than anything. I know that I'm not doing something popular. When I mean popular, it means by my conversation. I'm not gonna scratch your ears. I'm not gonna get up on here and just bullshit you. I don't know how to do that. One thing I do know how to do is tell you that if you want something, you can have it. You gotta want it. You gotta line up with that thing more than anything, man. I've been to attest to so many things. I'm 41 years old, and I didn't make it down here on earth just by being a grimy person or, you know, spitting dirt on people's name, all type of shit. But you gotta understand, people. People are gonna be people. You know, monkey see, monkey do. You know, it's only a matter of time before the world catch up to you. You gotta make this thing happen by all means necessary. If you got a goal, you got any type of dream, go for it. I say that all the time. That's one of my biggest messages, go for it. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. And you only get one shot at this. You don't want any regrets. Regrets will live with you as long as you hold on to them. Still regretting things from the past. Can't change the past. You gotta let go. Yesterday was yesterday, it's gone. You have to put yourself somewhat in a robot form, as if you're programmed to do this. You gotta learn not to feel for certain things. I'm not saying be heartless, but you gotta learn to have tough skin, especially in this industry, because people will pick on you, they're gonna say things about you, and you got to understand why they're saying it about you. You know what I mean? A lot of times, if they say something about you, it could be true, or it could not be true. It just could be that they don't like you, they're jealous of you, whatever it may be. But these are the things that you have no control of, and all you got to do is just keep on doing you more than anything, man. I got 2 singles out right now. This album is almost done, and the time that I took on this album, I procrastinated. I can say that for sure. I procrastinated. I want to do a good job. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, the artist, you know, I want to pay the artist also. It costs, you know, everyday costing, everyday living still on a daily basis. It's just something that you still got to take care of. So I got to still put my responsibilities and my necessities in place. You know what I mean? So at some point in time, you know, you got to just, you know, you make room for it. It's a sacrifice, you know. Now, understanding and jumping into something that you've never done before. I've done research. I knew about music, the music industry before I started doing it. Now I'm seeing how it happens when you first do it, then it's a difference. People, stream my music. And I'm saying this because that when it do happen, and it's gonna happen, it's gonna be a glorious day, man. It's gonna be a great thing for not just me, but for a lot of people, man. I got a good heart, and I'm gonna bless a lot of people, man. A lot of people, man. So, hey, favor ain't fair, man. It ain't. You got to know that what you bring to the world, the people need to hear more than anything. Things go out of style. You see what I'm saying? Certain things go out of style. At some point in time, we need substance. We need something that's going to stick to us. There's a lot of people that are going through on a daily basis and just don't even have a word or anyone to say anything to them that can crack it or can even put their finger on what they're going through. A split-second decision can make you suffer longer than what you ever expected. A split-second decision. When you don't, and I'm talking to the men here, even the women, having unprotected sex is one of the worst things you can do. That split-second decision can cost you a disease, a pregnancy, jealousy, hate, all of this just by having sex with somebody. I'm protected. This feeling, this rush that you just got to do it. That split second could cost you so much, and it costs people prison time. It costs people their lives. A split second decision can have you in a situation for a long time, making the wrong decision. People, focus on what's right. The world needs to be saved. The world needs some saving. All I can do is say it more than anything. I don't go a lot of places because I don't want my foot in my face to be in there, period. Certain things I just don't want to be associated with. I've grown out of a lot of things. And at some point in time, we have to grow up. You got to grow up. You have to mature. How are you teaching yourself now that you're out of school? We become illiterate once we finish high school or college because we stop learning. We stop teaching ourselves. How are we teaching ourselves? Social media is not teaching ourselves. You have to sit down, read a book. You have to sit down, get to the computer. You have to read. That's how you teach yourself more than anything. You have to pull some things out of you that's noticed is in you. If you never tapped in with yourself, how would you know the power that you possess? If you never tapped in with yourself. If you never challenge yourself to quit a habit or to even stop something before it happens, you got to be able to see into the future on things like, hold on, if I do this, it's gonna go this way. But you're not gonna think about the third way, the fourth way, the fifth way, the sixth way. You have to go all the way into depth with something. You gotta add up the cost before you even do it. Now, if I do this is gonna cost me this. Time, money, hurt feelings, all of this sometimes. You gotta add up the cost before you do things. And it's not even to be pleasing to man, but it's to have integrity for yourself more than anything. We lack integrity as a whole people. We lack integrity so much in so many areas. Our verbiage, our language, what we choose to like. It's a whole world liking on the same things. If everybody doing the same thing, that means you shouldn't be doing that. You know, don't be a person that follow the fads. You know, trends, they come and they go. Be a trendsetter. Set the new trend. Find out what's next. We up now. Vegas music, we up now. Right now, not next, not later, but right now. And I'm going to continue to keep striving for greatness on a daily basis, regardless. It's some things that I got to do as a person to make this thing happen. I got to kick this thing into gear. I got to do more study. I got to do more reading. I'm determined to be better. I'm striving to be better on a daily basis, accepting my faults, finding out where I'm wrong at in situations. I want to figure out where I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, tell me. But you got some people that'll let you just go around and be wrong. They're not going to even tell you. They're not going to tell you. You got so many people that's jealous of you. You got so many people that envy you and covet more than anything. You know, your anointing will make people jealous of you. It's a thing called anointing. It's a difference from being talented and things like that. When you're anointed, Michael Jordan was anointed to play basketball. He was anointed to do that. That finger roll, that touch, he was anointed. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. Certain people are anointed to do a certain thing. And when they get hot and they work it in their gift and they score 63, 81, Kobe Bryant, his last game, it clicked, it turned on, bam. Started hitting bucket after bucket. And his will to win, man. You got to have a will to make this thing happen. You got to will it. You got to will your way through this thing. Your will get you through hard times. Willing your way through it. Nah, this is going to hurt. People going to say this. I don't care what they going to say. You can't care. At the end of the day, long as you know that you got peace when you go down and lay down at nighttime, because when you doing wrong, you cannot even go to sleep. You can't even get throughout the day without tripping somebody else up. You got to trip somebody up every day. You got to get somebody. You're not gonna feel right if you don't do something wrong. Evil is real and it lurks, man. I'm saying this because of the power that we possess. You got to know the power that you possess more than anything. If you don't know the power you possess, it's just like you're not gonna know how to do your move. You're not gonna know how to set your, shoot your gun in a sense. If you don't tap in with yourself, you're not gonna learn your special moves. You gotta know that you're good at something. You know what I mean? Besides playing the basketball, besides singing, besides rapping. Because at the end of the day, you gotta have something about you that it's just hard to find. You gotta be rare. This dude, Teddy Crooklyn, is a rare artist in so many ways. His style, his look, his integrity, his choice of beats, his choice of songs, the way he carried himself, his content, he's big on lighting when it comes to pictures, you know what I mean? I've heard this out of his own mouth. I've talked to this dude several times, and mind you, I found out this is my cousin, Teddy Crooklyn. This dude is a star in the making. He's a star in the making. He's already on his way. He's opened up for Rod Wave. He's opened up at another show at UNLV. The dude is on. I'll give Teddy Crooklyn probably another year or maybe 6 months. You never know, people. You never know. You never know. Once this market hit this way, Vegas music, I guarantee you, it's a lot of people that's gonna be mad, for some people that's gonna get on, some people that's not gonna get on. Me, myself, and I'm messing with who messing with me. I'm not gonna beg you. I ain't gonna do none of that. If you want your music on my channel, I'll put it on here. But it's dedicated to rare, unique artists. You gotta know that you're a star more than anything, man. This is the last track right here, man. He got another album out. It's called Gemini. I know he's working on another project right now. But Teddy Crooklyn is the name, man. Remember this guy. This is about a bag.
If we chillin', now let's talk about his hitty legs. Water feeling, let me boost your adrenaline. Heard you stripping South Perks, you be getting it. Oh, oh, you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Whoa, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. By the money, by the credit card schemes. DMs jumping, it's just a whole lot of E. She like these niggas funny, niggas Steve Harvey. It's sex scam likely when she call me. Nasty, ride me like playing horsey love. When I licky nani, yeah. Girl, it's something about the way you ride. Rubber butts almost came inside. You bought your money, had to make you mine. Ain't nothing funny, she said in due time. It ain't a curve, you just rather play defense. Rather be cautious, rather have eveness. And she just wanna spend time, but sometime I ain't got the time to give. But when I got it, I'ma hit your line. This call, baby, I'ma hit your line again. Like, I ain't worried about a nigga or a nigga bitch. If we chillin', now let's talk about his hitty legs. Water feeling, let me boost your adrenaline. Heard you stripping South Perks, you be getting it. Oh, oh, you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Whoa, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Bitches hating, cause I'm none. It's a room full of hoes, and you know you're not one. Hair always did, nails never not done. Ain't never need a nigga, got your own bag on. Sell weave and weed, baby TTG. I'm by the bag, that's what you see in me. And I know, yeah, girl, I know you done fucked enough clowns, you can start a circus. These niggas worthless with a burden. Late nights, I see you working. Louis Chanel on your purses. On God, on your mama, you never needed a dollar. I ain't worried about a nigga or a nigga bitch. If we chillin', now let's talk about his hitty legs. Water feeling, let me boost your adrenaline. Heard you stripping South Perks, you be getting it. Oh, oh, you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it. Whoa, 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 you be getting it. By the bag, you be getting it.
About a bag, Teddy Crooklyn. You couldn't tell me that ain't no banger, man. You can't tell me that don't, the whole world don't need, the whole world would like that song. If you like hip hop music, if you like R&B, you would like Teddy Crooker. That is a guarantee. I'll take that to the bank. I'll bet you $100 that every time you play that song, somebody gonna like it, they're gonna play it again. And that's the whole thing about it, man. Just turning people on to new music. That is the love of music. Back in the day, we'll sit there and have arguments and debates about the lyrics, what he said, what he was talking about. Not only that, if you don't listen to the words, you're gonna miss the message a lot of times. A lot of people, when they listen to music, they like the beat. First, they're gonna fall in love with the beat first, then they come with the words later. A lot of times, you don't even know what you be saying. You just going along with the song because you hear it so much that you just keep on singing it. People, making a hit song is not as easy as you think. If it was, people would just be doing it. It'd be hits out there all day. It's not. You have to make a song that people can relate to. Not only that, a timeless song that people can always go back to also. That it could get played 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And that is what it's about, people. If you're an artist, if you're from Vegas, and you watch this video, find a jingle, one that relates to something that everybody in Las Vegas has been here before. If you can find a jingle that people can relate to every visitor that's been here, and make it corny and funny at the same time, and good, the city will play it. I guarantee you, there's a way to cracking this Da Vinci code, this code here in Vegas. It's a way of doing it, and you got to know that. So you got to keep on doing what you do, man, no matter what. I don't care who get it, who don't. You got to understand, if you helping out one person a day, then you doing fine. But let's stay consistent, people, man. You're gonna see a lot more of me, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you know when I'm going live. This thing is gonna get better and better. Artists, send me your video links. You can DM to me on Instagram, Sir Charles Tatum, Vegas Striving Artist, or the Striving Artist LV on Instagram also. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on all that. It's hard to keep up with all that right now as one person doing all of this. So, you know, just even having the vision to do Striving Artists, you know, it's easy. You know, it ain't easy, but it's easy, man. It's easy to do Charles more than anything, man. You gotta stay great. Keep striving for greatness on a daily basis.